can you make a really great video game, a game that can be held up against anything on the market, and make at the same time something that's going to do a world of good for people and the psychological struggles that we all deal with. I'm Michael Sapiro. I'm the CEO and co-founder of BetterPlay. And I initially kind of had the germ of this idea during the pandemic, where I noticed how video games really helped me just handle everything that was going on in the world. And so I looked into this and I was kind of curious, why would this help me? And there's research that shows that games can actually improve your mental health. They also have tremendous power to create positive mental states for those that engage with them. And what I didn't see were companies that were intentionally doing this. See, there's games that might, by happenstance, improve someone's mental health, but do we actually see a company that's going to take psychologists in and be intentional about creating these experiences that are great video game experiences that at the same time actually help someone? And so that was the inspiration for BetterPlay.
So one thing that really drew me to BetterPlay was the opportunity to impact people positively with their mental health through gaming. And we know that most Americans are actually gamers. And we also know that most Americans struggle with mental health issues. That was what jumped out at me when Michael and I started, ideating about BetterPlay and like what this could be. We really wanted to, meet people where they're at, gaming, and make mental health resources a little bit more accessible and a little bit more fun.
BetterPlay, I think, is going to be a really compelling company for investors because we are seeing two things rise at the same time. We're seeing, unfortunately, a mental health crisis that keeps on swelling. We keep seeing growth in this area. There's a widening need to address this. And we're seeing video games can be the primary choice of media consumption for especially Generation Z, millennials, younger millennials, even older millennials. This is where people want to spend their time. And usage on mobile, usage on consoles even just keeps going up and up and up and up. So we are at the intersection of these two areas that are growing, and we have something that's unique on the marketplace, and we're going to do a really good job with it. And I think there's potential for huge growth for us.
So actually my background, I have a bachelor's degree in education, and I loved being a teacher, but I wanted to use the other side of my brain a little bit more and just do a little bit more problem solving. So I decided to get a master's in computer information systems. And one thing that's really helped me with is the operational side. So logistics, making sure things run smoothly, technical integrations, things like that.
I have a strong background in marketing and customer acquisition especially. I've led teams for well over a decade and been a national speaker on the topic.
So Michael and I have actually worked together for over 5 years in a couple different jobs, and something that we've collaborated on often is customer acquisition strategy. And this is a big deal in mobile gaming and console gaming across platforms because we want to make sure that we're bringing in the customer, we're retaining them, and that we're getting as much information as we can to inform our future product development.
My biggest dream for the company is to be known as the company that understands the impact that gaming has on mental health and can translate that into compelling art.
My vision with BetterPlay is to create a company that's sustainable, and that's in all ways. So the revenue model, the way we work with people and employees, the way that we create our products, holistically sustainable.
I am extraordinarily passionate about the good that can be done with video games.
BetterPlay exists because there really isn't a game company explicitly serving folks with mental health issues who love gaming.